everybody, and welcome to the Destination Beauty channel. My name is Alicia, and today I'm going to be talking to you about my top 5 super essential eyeshadow brushes for applying your makeup. So using brushes when you apply your makeup is definitely something that is really important. So I have 5 here that I want to share with you as what I would deem as essential eye brushes, and I'm going to show you how to use each one of them. First one we have is called the paddle brush. This is sort of the bread and butter of eyeshadow brushes. So you basically could do everything with this brush if you wanted to. I like to use it to apply my main eyelid color, so I'll use it just on the lid. If you use either side of the brush, you could also apply 2 different colors with it and then blend them together. You could use this brush to apply a highlighter to your brow bone. There's just a lot of options, and the way that the brush is, it's dense but not too dense, and it definitely has flexibility to it, so it allows you to be able to use it to blend if you need to pack on eyeshadow, to put on different colors, blend those colors together. You really have a lot of versatility with this brush, so this is definitely the #1 brush that you should have. Next brush is the blending brush. So this is going to be a brush that looks really tall and skinny, has a lot of flexibility, and is not firm at all. There's a lot of bend to the bristles, and there's a lot of movement, so it's really easy to move this. And this brush is not meant to apply eyeshadow. It's not meant to really pack on eyeshadow and get a lot of color payoff like the first brush was. This is more meant to diffuse color, blend it out, or blend 2 colors together. This brush is really great in blending out any harsh lines you might have. So if you apply eyeshadow to your eyelid and then there's like that really weird line, you can use this brush to just lightly blend right around the edges, and it's just really going to soften the look and make it look a lot more put together. You can also use this to apply a very soft crease color, or if you're looking to get a really smoky look, you can apply your crease color with this. It's not going to be very intense at all. It's going to really apply it nice and soft, but that's kind of what you want with a smoky look. So this is definitely an essential brush. The third brush I have is called the pencil brush. This brush is very short and has very firm bristles. It is like a smaller version of the blending brush, but it's going to pack on color a lot more intensely because it is a lot more firm. This brush is awesome if you have smaller eyes and you don't have a lot of space to work with, but it's also great for a lot of things in general. First of all, you can use this to really pack on a color in the outer corners or in the tear duct. You can use this to blend out your eyeliner so that it's soft and smoky, or you can use it to apply eyeshadow to the lower lash line. There's a lot of things, and because this brush is so small, it really makes it fun because you can apply multiple colors on your eyelid or in smaller areas, and it's going to get in there and apply the color really nicely. So I use a brush like this all the time. The next brush you might actually not think of as an eyeshadow brush, but I use it all of the time, and this is what most people would consider a concealer brush. This brush is synthetic fibers, it is flat, and it has a lot of bend to it, and it's meant to apply concealer to the skin, but I like using it as an eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to tell you why. Because it is a little bit wider than the traditional paddle brush that I talked to you guys about, it's really good for if you just want a really quick color just wash on your lid. So if you don't want to go to the effort to applying multiple colors, you could use this brush to really quickly just pack the color on, and it'll look great and there's not much effort to it. It also works really well if you want to apply color to your brow bone and you want to kind of soften up any edges from the lid color. A brush like this is going to really pack on the color right to your brow bone to give your brow bone a really nice highlight, and then it can also work to blend out just the edges of your eyeshadow look. Last but definitely not least is the angle brush. So this brush is very small, it has a very defined angle to it, and this is amazing for quite a few reasons. First and foremost is to apply eyeliner. If you've used gel liner, or even if you just want to take an eyeshadow and just press it against your lash line, having an angle brush is super essential because you're going to be able to get that defined shape, get that winged liner. Everything's going to be looking really crisp, and you're not really able to do that with any other type of brush. This is also great too if you're like me and you like to apply sometimes like a fun color right in the inner corner. Having a small brush like this makes it super easy to just line the lids with whatever color you like. There you have it. Those are my top 5 eye brushes. Let me know in the comments what type of brush you cannot live without, and make sure you subscribe to Destination Beauty, and I'll see you next time.